Hey, what's up everybody? It's DaYDreaMz. Welcome back for another video here in War and Order. Guys, today I'm gonna do a basic guide on some of the just general things in War and Order that are gonna make you a better player. And if you're a new player or someone that is pretty casual and looking to get better at the game, these little tips and tricks are going to help you succeed in War and Order. Because if you're gonna play the game and put all your time into the game, you might as well be good at it, right? Um, so, starting off, when you build your castle, there's one thing that's very, very important. Medic tents and training grounds. You get 8 of each of them. They're more important than the resources in your base. They're more important than anything at the start of your castle. So make sure you get as fast as possible. Like, at first they give you 4 and then 6 and then 8. Just make sure that you make 8 of each. And some people say you have to keep them at your castle level. Bad advice. For most people, you're not going to be able to keep them at your castle level. But keep them high enough to keep your troops under hospital capacity if possible. But once you get to my size or even bigger, it's going to be hard to keep your troops under the hospital capacity. So then there's tips and tricks to hide troops and to you can rally to hide. You can send the players under shield. You can march. You can use a peace shield if you have it. There's a lot of different ways that you can increase your hotspot capacity so that you don't get zeroed, which I almost got zeroed the other day because I made some big mistakes. Number one, I was emptying out resources really late at night and I was tired. Number two, because I was tired, I got lazy and it was the build event, so I switched my skills halfway through emptying it out into development. That video is coming out next, guys. But yeah, they capped me. They capped me. After Sanctuary, I only lost like 10,000 T2 Dragon Rider. But yeah, it was kind of scary because I thought I was reinforced by some of the big castles, but I wasn't. And but even with my skills and development, I still did pretty good. That video will be out soon. But yeah, I made a lot of mistakes that I never make. But I was just being, arrogant. I thought Ganondorf and Nightmare were both online to reinforce me. Nightmare only had like a third of his march inside my castle because others had reinforced me, so I didn't have as strong as troops, and I didn't have a good front line. When you're defending your teammates, put a good front line in there, so that way you can keep the fight going longer, so that more allies can join the battle. That's the first thing you should do is send a bunch of frontline troops and defensive troops in general, put buffs on, and then go ahead and scream for help in the chat. So, getting back to the game, guys, um, there's ways to grow in this game as free-to-play players. I consider like a few different groups. Low spenders, free to play, mid tier, and then mega spenders. I'm not even gonna tell them what they can do because they already know. You can just buy everything up to when you get slowed down by the Azurite. But um, this right here, Star Ruins. Do these two every single day that you're able to. Um, do these two challenges because they're gonna give you these boxes which give you the astrology symbols from the Star Palace. And then you can go to the shop here from Gathering and you can buy things that you need. So right now I'm trying to get my SOS. So as you can see, I've been buying the Lord XP, but normally I would be buying the birthstone chests. But as you can see, I have a lot of these saved up, the birthstone crystals, and that's how I have a couple of blue um, astrology signs for infantry and mage is because of that. Um, Before I jump into what to set up for your castle, let's go ahead and hop in here to Infinite Wars. Play this every day because not only is it super fun, I mean, I played it 3 times today. I just enjoy it. But you get the courage coins, which you can use for things that if you're not a big spender, that are going to be hard to get in packs or to get elsewhere. Like for instance, the Titan Crystal and Ancient Relics are hard to get elsewhere, and the Obsidian is hard to get elsewhere. But there is one thing uh, I can't stress this enough, guys. Lord XP and doing all of your events and doing clearing all of your events and doing all of your daily rewards each day. Because if you do, right there, you get 2 obsidian a day. So after a month, that's 60 obsidian. By the Crown War, you're gonna have like 90 obsidian plus whatever else you get from little events here and there. And if you can get a little pack here or there, so you can get your level 25 equipment. Um, Before I get too far into it, I'm already 5 minutes into this video, and I'm all over the place because I don't use a script. But the big thing is do all the quests. Do all the quests. They're going to do as many quests as you can, like the dailies. Do all of those. The events, like the fair playing, recruit troops, everything. If you really want to be as efficient as possible, do all of these events that you possibly can. The monster invasions are great. Demon invasion's great. Anubis event is great. All of these events are free to play, and they're all really good um, for gaining things that you need in the game. Equipment. You're going to need to pick what troops you want to use in the game, and then you're going to train those troops. So are you going to be and you want to do it long term. So although cavalry and archer might not be that strong off at the start, later on in the realm, it's going to be strong. So you might not be able to switch as easy as other people. So I go infantry mage because that's what I've always played. So then you'll start building your equipment around infantry mage. You'll start building your artifacts around infantry mage, and you'll start focusing your star palace on infantry and mage. So you need to pick a troop type. I see people with they just mix their troops up. So they'll have like, I don't know, 100,000 troops and they'll have um, 10% of each troop type, 15% of each troop type. So they think that it's like balanced and stuff. But then when you look at their stats, like if you look at my stats, for example, my mage and infantry attack, HP, and defense is double what my archer and cavalry is. So why do I want to have a bunch of archer and cavalry in my castle? All you need to know is to have the troops that you have the highest statistics in, and then have some of the other troops, for some of the quests and things, but you don't need a lot of them. Um, like I have a little bit of cavalry, a little bit of archer, but yeah, not a ton. Um, so yeah, make sure you do that. Let's go and like look at the troops real quick, so that way I can tell you. So the human infantry are going to be for defense. The orc infantry are for offense. For mage, the human mage are offense, and the elf mage or sage are the defensive, and they're really, really good. Um, that's for infantry and mage. If you go through and look at the stats on the cavalry and archer, you can tell which ones are offensive, which ones are defensive. But we're trying to make this not a super long video so that people watch it. Next up, your pet. Don't neglect your pet. I haven't even named mine. You can name them pretty cool things, but you want to get your skills up. You want to get your upgrades up to, I believe it's level 15, so you can unlock 2 skills. And um, yeah, you want to have it to where this is like a very important part of the game that a lot of people don't do. And that's so that you can switch things very quickly. And I think you need the monthly pack for this. So I believe it's like $10 for the basic one or $20 a month for it's the benefits. Let's go ahead and go to benefits. The Supreme card is, I believe, 20 a month, and then the other card is 6.99. So not too bad, 6.99 a month, and look how many resources it saves you, or $20 a month, and it saves you a ton. And then at the beginning of the game, you can get the growth fund, which also cuts down and gives you a lot of gems for every so many castle levels. So if you are in that like low to mid-range spending, I would definitely get the Supreme card, and I would definitely get I get the auto attack because it stacks your stamina. You get a bunch of stamina from it, and then you can auto attack monsters, which comes in handy. And then the benefit shop, you get good deals on stuff. So 2 piece shields, 1 day piece shields. I piece shield all the time because it's not being weak or uh, it doesn't make you weak or anything to shield. It's just intelligent to protect your investment. But then also here you can buy all these things. A lot of this stuff isn't worth the deals, but any stamina you can buy up, always buy it up. Speaking of which, I know I'm all over the place, and I hope that I really hope that I can cover everything I wanted to cover in this video. But the merchant, any stamina you can get from the merchant, guys, make sure you snag up the stamina. It's hard to get in packs. A lot of the packs that have the stamina in it aren't that important because if you're going to be spending, if you're in that mid tier to upper tier range of spending, artifacts, Star Palace, um, equipment. Like as you can see, my equipment, I'm not a level 30 yet. I'm 29, so I don't have the level 30 equipment, but it transfers. So I've enhanced mine to infantry and mage. You'll see everything I have is infantry and mage. Don't worry about those second sets of equipment. I'll tell you why I have those here in a second, but you can see infantry mage, infantry mage, infantry mage. The reason I have those is to save on building and stuff. So this is why this area is very important and why if you can afford 6.99 a month for the for one of the packs that allow you to use this part of the game, this lets you set up to where you can just switch back and forth. So boom, boom, boom. So I'm at attack, I'm at defense, I'm at development. So development is all this stuff. It's your building speed, recruitment speed, and research speed, healing speed, hospital capacity. All those things are like your development skills. Defense, this is like Athena's shield, stuff like that. That's how I have it set up right now until I get the Athena shield up to a little higher level. I find that the bow works a little bit better than Athena does personally. But and the B skills, you can see you've got the monster XP. Um, you can have the troop training, so that gives me like I've got it up to like 7% troop training speed. But anything you can do to save time in this game is important. So yeah, you want to have as many setups as possible. But yeah, this I mean, if you look at, let's go here, let's go to details. Right now, if you go down here to development, I'm at 33% building speed, and that's without my skills in development. I can come here and go boom, boom, and then go back. And this is without my stuff in development. Doubled my building speed, and that's because I have two sets of equipment. And I just say all I did is I start with blue equipment, and then once I get it to like level like 10, 15, and I start getting my equipment saved up, then I switch to purple. But I always save these two. Um, this level 20 because it's mage, and then it's got the building speed, so I save it. And then this one right here is infantry and mage attack, and I save it because it has the building speed. Anything you can save with building speed, anything you can save with recruitment speed, if you're able to have two, lot, you know, if you're completely free to play, you're not going to be able to have two sets of equipment like this unless you do like green or something, which I don't recommend. I recommend at least doing blue. Um, but yeah, most of you after a while will be able to have two sets of equipment. I have so much extra that I could do, like three sets of equipment, and I have friends that don't spend hardly any at all, and they do all the events and everything, and um, they get they get two sets of equipment. So I don't have like a healing set yet. I don't have like a recruitment set yet, but I've got building speed, which for me is the main thing because the building speed takes forever. So if I can knock another 30% off, plus get engineer from like a king's, if you win the crown, that's another 10%. Switching your lord skills, that's going to give you, I think, another like 15%. So anything you can do to save time, guys, it's crucial. Play all the events. As far as the artifacts, I'm using in my main attack artifacts, I'm using two of them that, three of them actually, that you can get from just doing the events. So like Excalibur, you can do from that first event that goes like 2 weeks into the realm, and then you can get it leveled up. Like if I would have actually done all of those monster invasions, I believe they're called, I'd have that Excalibur up to 3 stars right now, which that would give me a army size limit. And right now, yeah, I would be at least halfway there if I'd done all of the invasions. But this one right here, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it, but you can get this. It's in a lot of the events too. And then this right here, this bow, there's an event like I don't know, 3, 4 weeks into the realm where you don't even have to spend a lot, but if you're like in that small to mid-range spending, you can get this right here, and getting it to 2 stars gives you that attack boost, and that's huge. Now, later on, I hope to replace that, and in some of my sets I do, like I could put Athena right there, and replace it, or there's a blue, there's a blue, yeah, this one right here. Once I get it to 2 star, I could actually replace it because it has the mage attack and mage HP. But yeah, some of these have been hard to get. Like I do a lot of the coin openings, not a ton, but a decent amount. And I mean, I have a lot of stuff not unlocked yet, and you know, um, I don't even have these close to 2 stars. So I focus on the packs that, like, if you want to get your artifacts up, the packs that are cheap, where you can get like 3 artifacts for $5, or you can pick the artifacts you want. Those are way better than the coins. The coins are good because you can use those to buy stuff in the shop. That's why I like Bionic, because it's only 10 of the gold soul stones for 2 of them. Whereas like Mjolnir or Athena's shield, it's like 12 and 24, so it's one more per artifact. So I'm covering a lot. I'm talking fast. I'm just trying to cover as much information as possible, guys. But yeah, this section right here, you have to have that monthly pack. I'm pretty sure to be able to use this, but to be able to switch very quickly, it helped me when I got attacked the other day because I had my skills in development, and then because I was being attacked by 14 people at once, um, my phone ended up crashing because I'm recording. I've got a lot of lag going on. I came back in and I instantly healed and put my skills back into development. If I didn't have this set up, I would have had to have done it the old-fashioned way, where you go here to Lord skills and you hit reset, and then you have to go through and set them all back up, and that would have been miserable. But yeah, that's some. I'm just like all over the place, but I'm trying to give you guys some basic ideas. Now with your barracks, you don't have to keep them all at your castle level. Like I've got 4 of them at castle level, but I have one still at level 22. Um, I would try to keep at least a few of them at your castle level. Like when you get to level 16, 19, 22, you know, uh, 27 or 26, every level where you can unlock a new troop tier, I would at least get a couple of them up to that level. But, you know, if you're going fast and you're a spender, you can just keep one at the level so you can get, your castle upgraded as quick as possible. Um, Another thing, research is very expensive, so um, if you can make farms, make them because they're going to give you resources. But don't sink too many resources into the college, guys. I know people with level 22 castles who have their infantry and mage almost maxed out, and that is like it's like 10 million iron to max out like level 10 mage attack on the tier 2 or tier 3 or whatever it is. So don't put too much into that unless you've just got unlimited resources basically. For stats, focus more on like your enhancements, your equipment, star mine, star palace, and your artifacts and all of that. But if you're if you've got a lot of farms, then um, that's a good way to get your stats up without having to spend, is using your resources to get good research tech. And then, there's ways that you can get pretty good stats with your artifacts. Colossus, it doesn't give you a ton of benefits, so don't I would say it's like one of the lower things to invest like in as far as packs unless you see deals. But like I said, the Infinite Wars, you can get it from that. And yeah, the it's like good, but it's not like the Star Palace, or it's not like the artifacts just are so strong, because like that red Bionic that I've got has the Holy Strike, and it's a really good skill. Um, but yeah, your pet has different skills that you can use. Everything has like a time and place to use it. So being able to set this up is very, very important. Like, I wish there was more artifact, beast skill, um, setups like there are for 5 equipment setups. But if you look down here at achievements too, this is something a lot of people overlook, but you can set this up. Like my third one is for like hitting monsters because it's got the monster XP bonus, and it has I keep the attack boost on it, and then it has, oh, well, it did have the stamina recovery, but I must have changed it because I I I wanted less wounded troops, I believe, is why I changed it. But I might change it back. But you could put the XP on plus the plus that right there to get more out of hitting monsters. And that's something that I can't stress enough is doing your runes rallies and getting the max XP as you can. Because I'm catching up. I don't have my SOS yet. I'm gonna grind over the next few days to get it. But that makes it to where you can attack a castle without any losses. They're all wounded. So you need to do the rallies and destroy the rebels every single day. And I haven't been doing that enough. Um, I slack a lot of times on I slack especially on the rebels because you capture troops too. It's a pretty good deal. Um, yeah, if you're gathering, try to use gather speed boost. If you have to trade in the shop to get them, you can do that. But as far as also with packs, packs aren't everything, but a lot of the specials and stuff are where you're going to want to get your packs. Like the ones up here aren't, you can always get them. They're not really that great. Sometimes if you need an artifact, you can come up here and find, what you need. But yeah, like see, you can get 9 of the purple swords for $5. So you can stack those to 3-star pretty quickly. I mean, I think I did it free to play. I don't even think I ever spent on the purple um, Moye. But yeah, get in a good alliance. Um, don't be in trash alliances. Don't be farms to someone else. Learn how to be a good player. There's timed attack and time reinforces. That's going to be in the next video because it's not complicated, but there's so many little tricks and stuff in this game that people are going to catch you with, and I don't want to see you guys losing marches when you don't have to. Even people in my own alliance, you wouldn't believe how many times someone's hitting our farms and they've got battle fog on, which is this right here, which makes it to where enemies can't scout you, and they just want to attack it. Hey, we have 5 people online. Let's all attack him at once. Then they'll start counting down their time for the time attack, and they don't understand that that castle is either reinforced or has people ready to speed reinforce it, because you can speed reinforce it anywhere on the map within 1 second. So yeah, there's a lot of little with the battle mechanics in this game, guys. It's unlike any other game because rallies are really not a thing. You don't need to rally. You could just do the time attack and the timed reinforces. And if someone's hitting your farms and you keep troops inside of the farm and it creates swords, you can then join after the battle starts and zero out someone's entire march by just reinforcing your own farm. So yeah, that'll be a whole separate video. Do all the events, do the guide, do everything that you can to gain XP. XP is going to be so important, especially later on. But XP also gives you your Lord skills. Um, you don't want to switch it a lot. I keep mine in war most of the time, but at the beginning of the realm, I usually keep it in development because, like I said, the building speed, um, the gathering and stuff, you definitely use development for your farms, but um, I usually have mine in like monster uh, to start gaining XP and stuff. This is what got me in trouble the other day as I was trying to get that load boost plus the building speed buff, and I was just being greedy because it doubled my load for. Yeah, it's funny. I was trying to get a load boost, and I got a load boost. I had to heal a lot of troops, and if you know what I'm saying, yeah, I uh, I uh, I gotta keep it family friendly. Anyway, so hospital capacity, of course, upgrade your hospital. Angels become important later in the game. Until you're close to level 30, you can create them and you can start making dust, but you get dust when troops die. Um, but yeah, they're really important later in the game. I think I've covered most things, but anywhere that you can get anywhere that you can get bonuses. The subscription that's like $5 a week. It gives you like monster speed, 5% attack boost. That's important. VIP is fairly important. VIP 70, I believe, gives you the extra March queue. So you definitely want to get that. And then VIP 8, which I'm at now, gives you 5% attack. And then VIP 9 gives you 10% defense bonus. So VIP is important. It gives you a lot of other buffs as well. You want to keep VIP running at all times. There's ways to make it work, whether you're a big spender, a small spender, medium, or large, obviously. The pinatas, the little game, I you really don't, very rarely in the card game do you do very well. Um, so save your coins for when you actually get something with good multipliers and good prizes, because then you can get, you can get, I'm trying to find one here to tell you if it's a good one or not. But yeah, my friend Ganondorf got a good one the other day. But, especially if you don't spend, this is important. Um, everything has become so important. Yeah, this game right here, let's see what we get. I do need Lord XP, but the 8x and 3x probably won't be that, and you need a lot more than this. I think you need like 100 and some of the coins to get it. So usually what I do is I open one up, boom, 3x. If it's a 3x, then I'll go ahead and open the next one up for one coin, because then, it's horrible. It's 3k stone, but it's as far as I'm gonna go. And then, boom, the bomb's usually the next one. Yeah, guys, do the events, learn from people. Here, I do it for the challenges, but yeah, just do the free stuff. And then maybe one coin, one gem each. A lot of you aren't going to have a ton of gems, so you're going to want to save some gems for the speed ups, which at this merchant thing, sometimes you can get, um, in the black market, you can get speed ups. Right here are the, like in here, a lot of these deals are bad. Like, look, 20 of the Titan crystals are 700 gems, like crazy. But sometimes you get the 50% March speeds in here at like a 50% discount. Make sure you do that and do trade. Don't do buy, because buy is just at face value. You can just do that in the shop. So that's just there to trick you, basically. Um, Beast Vigor. If you ever see Beast Vigor in here, make sure you grab it. Hunting expeditions, grab those if you can. Um, Most people have farms and have extra resources, so spending some resources on like hunting expedition to make your um, monster march twice as fast is a really good thing. Um, yeah, this is just turned into a general guide of all the basic stuff right here. This is another thing that the monthly card helps you with is 25% production speed. And if you have both of them, I think it would move it up even further. I really should have both of them. Um, but iron's always a problem for me, so this little 20k stone cost isn't that big of a deal. Early in the realm, um, I would have both of them. But yeah, it'll add a little bit more um, to it, I believe. Okay, no, they can't be stacked, so yeah. It's a complete waste to get both of them. So get one or the other, whatever you can afford. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't know that. Because I did have them both at one time for like 1 month. Um, Luckily, it was only, $6 down the drain, but that's a couple of artifacts. Events like this, you can get really good stuff. Don't buy these things. I think these things are really bad because they always give you artifacts that you don't need. So go for the shards. Yeah, it costs 3 times as much for the shards, but if you open up 10 of these, you're gonna get maybe one or two of what you need. Whereas if you just got 5 of these, or 4 of these for the same price, you're gonna get what you actually need. Because if you get an archer artifact and you're a mage player, what's the point? It's just gonna sit there and look pretty. Um, yeah, stuff like this, Demon Invasion. Um, all these events are free, and they give you stuff for your beast. Anubis gives you a lot of stuff for your beast. Um, so yeah, there's just so many events in this game that you can do for XP and other stuff that costs money. I haven't even completed this. Like, get all these to 3 star. Um, there's this over here. That is the Army Assault. I've got it completed. It's fun. It's like a fun game. I wish they added more levels. Wish they had like a little tournament where you could play against each other and stuff. I'm gonna make a video suggesting that to them. I recommend you're in a top 5 to 10 alliance, at least in a top 10 alliance. At the start of the realm, if your alliance isn't top 10, top 15, you're probably going to get farmed. So try to get in the top 15 alliance. It's good to get an early jump and be like I can show you my other team. They're in a much older realm, but it's a stacked team, and the amount of gifts that you get and the amount of protection that you get, you can't beat it. So yeah, teamwork makes the dream work in War and Order. You've got to be on a good team. Um, if you're not on a good team, make a good team, recruit a good team, do whatever you got to do to be competitive because the point of War and Order is to fight and win the crown. And to me, the first crown is my absolute favorite. Sending flowers is something you can do for your daily activities. I didn't do all my daily activities throughout the realm because, I get lazy sometimes. We all do. But if you do these every day, you're going to be in very good shape. Like if you look here, 7k XP, material chests, all of that. Drain your stamina hitting monsters every day as well. Monster report succeeded. So look, you get an XP scroll, 3,000 XP for hitting these. And you should be. I used to neglect these badly, but now that I'm super thirsty for. I am super thirsty for experience. I don't neglect them as much anymore. So yeah, this became like an overall guide, but don't farm gems. It's a waste. Try to start stacking up on iron and stone as early as possible because you're going to need it. It's these castles later on are very expensive. Speaking of saving on resources, in the Star Palace you can save on resources, and then like there's this ring that you can get, even free to play. You'll get it pretty quickly. But let me click on it. Where is it? The purple ring, purple ring, purple ring. Where'd it go? Oh, it's because I've got it on right now. Okay. Um, let's go over here to here. Boom. Cuts wood cost, cuts food cost. So that's two things that cut cost of resources. And then this right here cuts the stone cost. So yeah, using everything that you have available um, to cut corners is important. This is like your alliance gift area. Anytime your alliance member buys something or completes a task, you get a gift. Um, when you do spend, try to spend during events, um, like that give you extra bonuses, or when they have like New Year specials, Christmas specials, Chinese New Year specials, Valentine's Day specials. I mean, there's a special almost every week. There's like a Hallmark holiday every week, basically. And right now we've got the 6-year anniversary of the birthday of War and Order. So, yes, everything, it's great to come full circle and be back in War and Order, guys. And yeah, the the growth map gives you rewards. Um, here's how expensive it is to go to Castle 30. That is without any of the buffs on that make it cheaper, but they don't even, once you get that high, they don't make it that much cheaper. Um, yeah, but I really wanted to show you this area, the fast re-equip. Try to get that monthly pack, that 6.99. That 6.99 is like very important. Try your absolute best to come up with 6.99 a month if you're going to be playing War and Order. You can play free to play, but you'll make friends with people. People will throw you 6.99 to, watch over something for them. You you make really good friends in these games, guys. I have lifelong friends in these games. Um, I've known many of the people and you for, 5, 6 years now. Talk every day. You know, when I got sober and I started my YouTube channel with a Kindle Fire, and go look at my old videos. They're trash, but I had a lot of knowledge because I was getting my life together. So that's all I did was sit around and play these games. So that's what my life's been for uh, most of the last since 2015 when yeah, I decided to turn it around and quit paddling upstream. So yeah, guys, I'm missing stuff. Golems, you can make them if you want more power. Not that important. Events, I think I've named most of it. The quests, do the quests. Like right now, I don't even have the sickle to level 2. Uh, le sickle 2 to level 1, I could do that and get 3000 XP. That's what I'm doing when I get off this video, is work on these quests, because I have a lot of them that I don't have done yet. Um, I have been learning the game, so I don't even have 3 million kills yet. That's, you know, just relearning everything. Has taken a little bit of time. And I had a castle in this realm that was against me, and he was very, very strong, and he could zero me uh, very easily until, right when he quit is when I was starting to get strong enough to where I felt like I could take an SOS from him and be in pretty good shape. But yeah, as you'll see in the next video, even strong castles along with some not so strong castles. But if you have 14 people attack you at once, you can get capped. Anybody can get capped in this game, unless, yeah, especially if you don't have the teammates online. You got to be careful. This game is insane, but it is the best mobile war strategy game out right now. So if you want to download it, the link is in the description, guys. This is a basic guide for War and Order. Just like I tried to make it as broad as possible and cover as many things as possible. I should go into the Star Palace because I didn't even go in there yet, but you've got all of these Star Palaces. I focused on that blue one. That's why it's blue, because I did my star attack every day and got those the things I showed you that you can choose which astrology sign to do. And this one right here is like infantry and mage. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely doing that. I believe this one's like, yeah, mage. That's has 3 different mages in it, so I'm going for that one to be blue next. This one right here is like archer, so I upgrade it and stuff, but um, I mainly focus on the stuff that is going to give me the most benefit. So that's why most of it's green and white. And then I've only got that one blue because I literally focused all of my. Let's see what they're called. They are called. I've got some somewhere. Burststone Crystal. Um, yeah. Hitting monsters gets you these things right here, these scrolls, which will give you Azurite, wish cards, or for donating to your alliance. I should cover alliance real quick. Man, this video is almost 40 minutes long, and I've got to talk fast, and I know that those of you that don't speak English as your first language are going to hate me, but yeah, the Monster Storm is that event that gives you the Excalibur. Do that every time it comes around. Alliance quests, do those. Donate, 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 or your alliance members will hate you for one. And for two, if you have a lot of resources, but you don't have a lot of gems, you can then go down to the alliance shop and you can buy stuff like elite teleports and all kinds of goodies. Um, the Fiend Trial is an event you do with your alliance members and you get rewards for. It's free as well. Everything's basically free. Alliance technology is going to make you and your alliance stronger. Alliance Temple are really, really, really good skills which can help your alliance. So donate your wishes. Um, I have a countdown because I left to reinforce farms, which kind of sucks. You want to do it with an alt so that way you can participate in Elite Wars and Elite Adventure. I think I can still participate in Elite Adventure because it's against AI, but against Elite Wars against other teams, you got to be in the alliance for like a week. So yeah, I'm really mad that I left because I missed the guy by I went clear across the map to instant reinforce, and there wasn't that many troops in the farm castle, and the battle ended a half second before I got there. But yeah, this is the alliance section. Um, I think I've got most of the stuff covered. Other than that, most of it's like advanced stuff. But yeah, make sure you're doing all these things. You'll get a lot of bad advice in this game, guys. A lot of bad advice. So be careful who you listen to. People will tell you to keep all your buildings at castle level, which is a bad idea because it'll take you forever to upgrade. Don't do that. Um, keep them close, but do what you need to do to get to the next castle level. And then once you get there, get your troop levels upgraded. Like, once you get to, I'd say at least like level 19, try to get all your troop halls up to 19 or close to it. Because if not, you're gonna have a lot of lower tier troops, which then, oh, I think this is one of the best parts of War and Order is you can upgrade the troops. So you can come here. I'll go ahead and speed these up. So I'm saving these. It's the troop training event, but I'm saving those for tier 10, which I'll have soon. I'm MS Castle 30, but you can do a troop promotion, and like right there, I'll just do a few of them. Um, actually, well, I'll just do these. I'll just do like a few of these just so that the timer is going. But I think I could put my troop buff on and save some time. Every minute counts in this game. You want to keep those buildings working. Try to get the golden hammer. Keep two builders working. If you can't get the golden hammer and you can't get that 69.99 pack, makes the game a lot harder for you. So try to get those two things, guys. Try to get $10 a month if you can. You know, I love free to play. That's how I started out. But if you can get 10 bucks a month, it's gonna make your life a hell of a lot easier. Thank you guys so much for watching. Teamwork makes dream work. Smash the thumbs up button if you can. Focus on um, focus on things to make yourself successful. Focus on from the start of the game, have a plan of what troop types you want to build, so that way you can start stacking everything up. And yeah, hope to catch you guys in a void war or something. Peace out, guys.